Yo, what's going on, boys? We are live. It is time for Colts franchise offseason number 3, man. And we got some big time moves to make, man. We're going to chill. Let's wait for everybody to get in here, man. And then we're going to run it. It is going to be wild. Rob, what's going on, brother? How we doing? How we doing, boss? Dude, how about them Lions, bro? Did you see my short, man? I was screaming. Oh my god, I chucked my hat when they finally sealed it there at the end. I was on pins and needles. Been waiting my whole life to see that, man. Last time they won a playoff game was before I was born. So, it was incredible, dude. Hell yeah. Go Lions, boss. Yeah, man. Dude, I just hope, and I mean the Bucks upsetting the Eagles is awesome too, because like I feel like, I mean the Bucks played amazing, but I do feel better about playing the Bucks than I do playing the Eagles long term. But yeah, dude, it was crazy beating Stafford. He almost gave us the work too, man. That was way closer than I wanted it to be. Little too close for comfort, man, but nonetheless, still dope, dude. So I mean, I'll take a win. A win is a win, bro. A win is a win. Ready for some Colts franchise offseason, bro. I am fired up, dude. This is going to be a wild one. This is going to be a wild one. Let's give everybody a couple minutes. We'll chill in here for about 5 minutes, and then we'll get it going. Looks like Skyrim is probably going to win again for another non-Madden Wednesday, dude. So I think we're going to be running Skyrim again. Yeah, it's 48% now. 17% Cyberpunk, 26% Fortnite, 9% Devs pick. So I think we are definitely going to be running Skyrim at that rate. Oh, you didn't see the vote? Oh, yeah. Yeah, go check it out, bro. Yeah, pretty much the vote for every Wednesday is going to come out on Monday or Sunday or whatever, and then it's going to end on Tuesday night. The vote ends tonight at midnight. So unless there's like a drastic change, I'm hyped to play Skyrim or whatever everybody wants, but unless there's a drastic change, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Skyrim. Okay. All right. Damn, everybody's busy on a Tuesday, huh? Usually people are in here by now, so it must be a slow night, but no worries, man. We'll get into it. Give like 30 more seconds, and then we're going to start getting into, I guess, like a little bit of the prep stuff, so. I'm not even sure if there's anything in here, dude. Rob said, "You know, I'm cool, whatever. I was actually watching your last stream from the wife's phone." Another sub from her, by the way. Hey, dude, appreciate you, bro. That's awesome, man. Tell the wife I said thank you very much, man. That's awesome. Man, this draft is so crazy, man. I was prepping the draft board and everything and all the moves I was thinking about making, and I'm like, man, I just don't even know what's gonna happen, dude. This is gonna be wild. So, without further ado, man, let's just get right into it, bro. Rob, I think you're the only one in here, man. Appreciate you if you drop a like, dude. And as always, man, you always do, so I'm not worried about it. But let's get right into it, man. Everybody will kind of come in, and they can always rewatch if they need to. So, 2025 season recap, boys, is here. 45-38, we won a close, high-scoring game against the Panthers. It was the highest-scoring Super Bowl in NFL history, and it was unbelievable, dude. I mean, we went up 17-0, and then it got scary there for a while. Panthers showed us that they were a lot better than we were expecting. Bryce Young started out like crap and then proceeded to just be unstoppable. They had a bunch of massive chunk plays that really kind of fueled their takeover. So, but we still hung on 45-38. Emmanuel Hadley actually won Super Bowl MVP despite Anthony Richardson had like 4 total TDs. I'm pretty surprised Emmanuel Hadley gets it for just 1 pick 6, but nonetheless, Emmanuel Hadley, our second-year corner, who moving to the slot took over this year. He took a massive step this year. He wins Super Bowl MVP. Anthony Richardson, regular season MVP. Brendan Washington of the Panthers, your coach of the year. Jonathan Taylor is your offensive player of the year. Had almost 2,000 yards from scrimmage. Andre Sisco, defensive player of the year. 17 interceptions. No surprises there. Your offensive rookie of the entire league is Heath Hardy, QB of the Buccaneers. Carlos Woodson is your AFC Offensive Rookie of the Year, so that's what propelled him up to superstar development. But Defensive Rookie of the Year is Jose Allen for the Cardinals. He was pretty unbelievable. I think he was top 3 in interceptions as a rookie as well. So, those are the developments there. Rob said that Panthers team was actually cracked, not realistic at all. Yeah, dude, they actually were pretty juiced, man. We'll see what happens. Maybe in 2025 we see it happen for them. Who knows? 99's in here. Howdy, dude. What's up, brother? How we doing, man? Appreciate you joining. So, and we have a ton of upgrades to get into. First off, we're going to look at these stats again just to, relish in how dominant of a season this team had on their way to the Super Bowl. 5,100 yards passing from Anthony Richardson on 62% completion. 51 touchdowns to 15 picks. This includes a 4 interception game in week 18. Rushing, Jonathan Taylor, 187 carries only for 1,470 yards and 19 TDs. Anthony Richardson added 578 yards on the ground and 9 touchdowns as well. Continental Gamer, what's going on, brother? Appreciate you joining, dog. And Aiden O'Connell had a rush as well. We are a one-dimensional backfield. I mean, you see Antonio Gibson didn't even have a carry in the regular season. It was only Jonathan Taylor. Receiving, Jelani Woods led the way by a mile, 1,500 yards, 14 TDs. That's probably one of the best tight end seasons of all time. Carlos Woodson as a rookie, 61 for 1,100, 10 TDs. Michael Pittman, 920 and 11 on only 33 catches is pretty unbelievable. His average yards per catch was 27.9. Elijah Moore, 42 grabs for 899 yards and 6. Jonathan Taylor also added 600 catch yards and 6 touchdowns, kind of proving why he gets the Offensive Player of the Year, as he actually did go for over 2,000 yards from scrimmage. George Cruz was top 5 in Rookie of the Year, 14 receptions for 247 yards and 6 TDs. And then Donovan Peoples-Jones had 1 catch for 5 yards and a touchdown. That was the Rams game winner, man. So big time. 99 said, I'm doing pretty good, dude. I just got an Xbox today and the old gen Madden working better than PC. Hell yeah. Wait, If you got a next-gen Xbox, why did you get old-gen Madden? That's supposed to run next-gen Madden. Unless you got an old Xbox. I don't know. Answer that for me. And guys, if 99 Continental, see you in here, bro. If you guys would both drop a like, appreciate it, man. Please don't forget to drop likes when you join the streams. Helps me out a ton, man, so I would appreciate it. Andre Cisco, 17 interceptions, defensive player of the year. No questions. Best defensive back season of all time. 112 tackles. Chesterday also second for defensive player of the year. 111 tackles, 5 sacks, 7 interceptions, and I think he had like 2 or 3 pick sixes. He had 2 pick sixes. Cisco had 4. Big time. We also had 4 interceptions for Brents, 3 for Cross, 2 for Hadley, 2 for Poindexter, 1 for Holland, 1 for Rumpf, 1 for Thomas, and 1 for Jalen Jones. Sack-wise, Adafe Owe leads the way with 11 sacks, 8.5 for Harper, 7.5 for Allen, 6.5 for Pay, 5 for Dent, 5 for Hadley, 2.5 for Cisco, 2 for Poindexter, 1 for Odenigbo, and half for Rumpf. Now, these sack numbers get me a little bit upset because we're paying Josh Allen a boatload of money to get 7.5 sacks. Last year, his first year on this team, he got like 9 sacks maybe. Like, he has not gotten double-digit sacks in 2 years on this team, which is annoying as hell. Josh Harper is outperforming. He's the number 2 defensive tackle. He outperformed Kwity Paye and Josh Allen in sack numbers. Now, he still had 13 TFLs. Like, from a backup standpoint, he was better. Owe was great, and I expect him to continue that, man. Yeah, and that is what it is, man. So, big-time game, or big-time season, I should say. Matt Gay didn't miss a single field goal, did miss 1 extra point. And then punting, Fontaine, just 19 kicks, average of 50 yards per punt. Seems pretty damn good to me. So, great year, and it's time to get into year 4. Season 3 off-season starts right now. 99 said, no, I got an old one, but I got both versions technically. So when I upgrade the Xbox, I got the new Madden. Got you, bro. Got you. I thought you already had an old Xbox and you were getting the newer one for some reason. But, got you. Okay, that makes sense. Continental dropped a like. Appreciate you, boss. Yeah, I appreciate everyone who's here, man, and everyone who is dropping a like, man. We're trying to get this one to go crazy. Let's run it up. When will we get to see Fontaine dev trait? I showed it a while. I showed it very early on in this. I actually showed it last offseason. He is star development. I mean, I'm surprised you missed that. But yeah, that was in the last offseason stream, offseason video. He's star development. 99, I have a 360 from years ago. Ancient, but 360 is goated. All right. Big time upgrades. A ton of guys have upgrades, so just bear with me. We are going to run through them. Here we got Andre Cisco going up to a 97 overall. Guy, I just want to make him better as a hybrid guy, so I'm going to make him, he's not going to get an overall boost. That's fine. +3 man coverage is huge for him. Goes up to 83 man now. Anthony Richardson gets an upgrade as well. And we are going to boost. I just want to get his overall up so we can get him an extra ability slot. So we're going to go up here. He's going up to a 94 overall. Does get a throw under pressure, a mid, and an awareness upgrade. Under pressure now up to 96. Mid up to 99. Temp. Michael Pittman, 89 overall. Gets an upgrade. Rob, okay, missed that. That's my bad, dog. Hey, dude, you're good. No worries, brother. Now you know. Yeah, it was just star development. I was surprised. I thought it'd be superstar. But, all right. Michael Pittman here. And he is going to go up to, at this point, I just care about getting him overall boost. So I'm just going to do physical up to 90. He gets up to a 90 overall receiver here. +1 speed for Michael Pittman. That is massive. Also +1 excel. 3 short, 1 release, 1 medium, 1 catch in traffic. Massive upgrade. He's up to 89 speed now. And he also goes up to 90 excel. Now, his physicals are crazy. His route running is actually very, very good, too. He's a great receiver, and he's made some big-time plays. He could take a really massive step this next year, for sure, and he needs to get... He still has not gotten a development trade upgrade, which is kind of a bitch at this point. Chester Dent, he is an 86 overall, and I want to get his zone coverage up at only an 82 at this point. So I am going to continue to upgrade his pass coverage. He goes up to an 80. He's still an 86. He did not get an overall boost. +1 acceleration, +1 agility, and 2-man, 1 zone. Happy with that one. Here we go. Emmanuel Hadley gets an upgrade here. Rob, finally an upgrade for Pittman for speed. Dude, hell yeah, bro. He needed that shit. Hadley is cracked right now, and honestly, I just want him to be better. We'll do slot, I guess. And he goes up to an 87. +1 speed for Hadley. That's going to put him at 99 speed. Come on. Speed upgrades flying out of the board. And +1 press, play rec, +2 man, oh my god. Look at Emmanuel Hadley. 99 speed, 92 man, 96 zone. This is a year 2 corner. You got to be kidding me. Okay. And then Deontay Poindexter, going to put him a man upgrade as well. And that's going to open up better abilities for him in the man round. +3 man coverage for Poindexter. He also looks very good. Now, not as good as Hadley, but he's right there. And honestly, if he had played out of the slot, he probably would be better than Hadley right now. But we just made the switch. And now he could get inside shade, outside shade, deep route KO. But yeah, right now we got pick artist on him. And he had 2 picks last year. So Adafeoe, this is a massive one. He's going to go up to an 85 power rusher. And that's going to get him a extra ability slot here at 85 overall. Bunch of upgrades there. And it should get double or nothing and unpredictable now, man. I expect him to be much improved this year. And he was our sack leader. I expect that to go even further up. Elijah Moore gets an upgrade as well. He's going to go up to an 84 overall player now. +4 short route running is crazy. Oh my god. Okay. He looks very good. Very, very good. His first year on the team last year was great. Jelani Woods going to go up to an 84 overall. +2 break tackle, +2 short. Nothing crazy for him. Just some upgrades. He is 27 now. Damn, so the window is closing for his development. He's only an 84. He got 1 to 2 more years to really try and get him over the hump here. Bernard Raymond, just agile, fine. The window is closing on him at 28 as well. But he's pretty good, but like his run and pass block is still our +2. He does not have a single run or pass block stat in the 80s at this point in his career. He may be on the trade block, dude. I just don't think he's that good. George Cruz getting an upgrade. Our backup tight end is a stud. If he were starting, like if we did not have Jelani Woods, he would have been insane this year. He's very comparable to Jelani Woods. Josh Harper, 83 block shed, has 78 finesse move as well. I think we will just make him better. We're trying to make him better at speed rusher, but I want him to be like a dominant. We're trying to build him into what DeForest Buckner was for us. Now, he doesn't have the abilities, but he's a very, very good player. +1 excel, +1 block shed, +2 play rec, pursuit. He's still only 23. Strength isn't great, but does have now 84 block shed, 78 finesse move. I really like Josh Harper. He just finds a way to make plays. George Young needs to be better in pass protection. He's not going to get an overall boost for that. I don't care. Just needs to be more well-rounded. +3 pass block power. Gets that up to 74. Just needs to develop there. And then Rodney Thomas is probably the last big one. And he's going to get an upgrade up to a 77. +3 awareness. That sucks. 27 years old. He also may be on the trading block with the safeties that we want to take in this draft. And everyone else is going to get auto upgraded. And now it's actually time to get into the fun stuff. Let's go. Okay. Advancing to the re-sign players. I don't believe we have anybody else left to sign. It should just be advanced to free agency. We're going to get combine results. And, I mean, we have 20... Let me just put it this way. We have 22 players on our board right now in the draft. We have 1 pick in the first round at number 2 overall, and we have a 7th rounder. So there's going to be an ungodly amount of moves made. Okay. 5th-year option for Anthony Richardson would be $57 million for 1 year. No shot that's happening. And then I think everyone else is going to go. I don't really want John Church. He's 68 overall. We could draft somebody better in like the 4th round, in my opinion. I don't think he's worth $3 million for 1 year to 68. You know, we take a look at John Church, 23 years old, 75 run block, 69 pass block, 90 strength is great. But other than that, he's not very good. And so I just think we can do better. We drafted him. We missed. For some reason, the game glitched out in the offseason and cut Rodney Thomas and John Church. So I had to bring them back. And that was how he ended up on a 1-year deal. I think he would have still been on the team regardless, but I don't know how that worked out, but I don't think we're going to re-sign him. I'd rather hang on to the money. And then Chris Rumph at 27, he's going to go. So no deals left to make, man. We're headed to free agency. We are headed to free agency. Okay, we actually have to fill a staff hole. Somebody left. Oh, no. Both our coordinators left, bro. Both our coordinators left. Fuck. All right, who are we going to sign here? I've never done this before. So, these guys give us the highest hiring bonus. The schemes that they have is West Coast Power Run, Las Vegas, Jay McDaniels, defensive, Pete Carroll. Interesting. Okay, I don't really know what the move is here. Like, should I just let the computer do this? Like, I don't really know what I'm doing. This guy, Jay Gordon, just runs San Francisco playbook. And he gives you a big boost. Or this guy, Lamont Booker, just runs Baltimore playbook. Rob, follow same scheme, right? I think, but none of these guys have Colts. I have no clue. I mean, this guy runs Lions playbook. Offensive line guru has 3 talents already ready, which are X Factor ready and pass blocking. This guy's got receiver X Factor ready. We have 2. We also get all those points as a bonus because it cleared out all our trees. That's what sucks. If your coordinator crushes it, it'll clear out your coaching tree, and now we got to sign someone different. So probably want the offensive line one just because our offensive line sucks. And so I think we maybe are going to hire Nick Gregory. Vertical zone run, Tampa 2 defense. Shit, I'm not really sure. Or we could just leave it up to the simulation as well. That might be the move because I have never done this before. I don't want to run Baltimore playbook because that's like, you don't pass the ball in Baltimore playbook. Yeah, this is what his talent tree looks like. Uh, they run Indianapolis Colts defense, which is what we ran this last year. So let's hire Nick Gregory. Okay. Hire a defensive coordinator here. Either Houston Texans scheme, 3-4 under, or a base 4-3. Now, I think we run a 3-4 right now. No, we run a 4-3, don't we? I'm not sure. It's either... This guy has one talent available in the defensive back guru. So this guy's defensive line guru. Base 4-3 or 3-4 under. We'll hire him. We can always overwrite him, I think, and change the scheme. So can always move guys around. We got a ton of guys with speed. Let me go look at the schemes. I think we were running mostly like a Tampa 2 kind of scheme last year because we have we play mostly nickel sets. We were running base 4-3. This guy runs base 3-4, which essentially is like the same fucking thing. I don't think it really fucking matters, honestly. Tampa 2, it says, is the best scheme fit for the guys we have. Tampa 2 is similar to base 4-3 as the defensive line is expected to pressure the QB without help from blitzes. Tampa 2 is unique for often having the middle linebacker responsible for covering deep middle zone. Seems like that would be really good for Chester Dent. West Coast spread, I know we switched to that. Does that have the best scheme fit? Vertical zone run has the best scheme fit. It fits every single one of our receivers, our running backs, quarterback. This seems like vertical zone run. Let's try these schemes for this year. Can't hurt, right? We're not going to be playing any games in this episode anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah. All right. We are advancing to free agency 1. Let's go, baby. Colts going to run it up regardless of who you hire. It's all about running through a brick wall under Hitman Jones and Madden Dev, man. Combine results are in, boys. Now, this could change everything for us. First off, we know Kerry Leach isn't worth the pick, but I just want to see his physicals. Oh, man, he has elite speed. He ran 4.6. Still not going to take him, but it's intriguing. Okay. Now, we are in looking at the... Why am I blanking? My brain is a wasteland right now. We are in looking at combine results, man. Chris Givens, this safety, had crazy measurables. He's 6'2", 221, and would essentially, if we were to draft him, he would slide in at user, and Cisco would move back, and essentially we'd probably trade out whoever else was there if he is special. He had grade to elite strength, speed, excel, some other stuff. Moment of truth. Let's see how good he is. Okay, it's all greats. No elites, but he was the fastest safety in the draft. 4.45 speed, 23 bench press reps. He's just very, very well rounded. How good is he going to be? That's the question. That's the question. Cedric Weathersby, how good did he run? Decent speed, elite strength. I don't think so. I don't think he's worth it. We'll probably take him off our board, honestly. Needed to have good speed. Now, Jeremiah Silva had solid to good speed, 21 years old. He's going to have time to develop. He is a little bit further behind Chris Givens and also good. He only has solid speed. Damn, dude. 4.62. He's not going to be worth the first rounder either. Okay. We are working down the board here, boys. Matt Wilkerson. How good is he? Has good speed. Okay, ran 4.51. I think it's clear Chris Givens is easily the best athletic safety in this class. Edward Hendricks was a power rusher we looked at. Has good speed. Okay, marginal acceleration. Great strength. I don't think he's going to be worth it. Does have B, finesse, A, power. And then there was a pair of speedy receivers. We don't need receiver, but I'm always intrigued by speed. Quincy Lambert at great to elite, everything pretty much. Only ends up being great. Okay. So probably not. I mean, this is a lot of players that are underperforming based off what I thought they would have. Good speed, elite excel on Damian Quinton. Not going to take him. Don't need him. How good was Thomas Dawson? 21 years old out of Michigan. Elite strength, 38 bench press reps, only solid speed. Not a very good athlete. Again, probably coming off our board. Jim Hewitt, 23 years old, ends up having good speed, only solid or only decent strength is pretty disappointing. Elite agility. Looks like he's probably a really good pass blocker, but now the running back situation there's a couple of running backs on our board at this point. This will determine what we do with Jonathan Taylor. Will we go for picks? Will we go for a different running back and picks? Eric McCulloch, the first running back on the board here. And he has solid speed. 4.45, still pretty good for a running back. Other than that, he has elite jumping, great change of direction, great excel, is a receiving back. So you know he's going to be able to catch the ball. He's going to have good route running. Probably end up being a pretty decent player. If he had great speed, I'd feel better about it. But there is a running back down the board that I like more. So Max Werner and Jeff Williams are very similar. Both freak athletes, and Max Werner looks crazy. Great speed, elite jumping, great change of direction, elite agility, elite excel. Another stud center. We've had our fair share of those. Round 2 to 3. Definitely someone we want. How good was Jeff Williams? Because they were almost identical. Okay, he's a little less on the elite side, but again, top 2 in every stat at the combine. And he looks crazy as well. It's going to come down to one or the other, honestly, with these two guys. So Matt Hitchcock is a run stopper, 6'2", 351, big bowling ball. And he's got elite strength. 41 bench press reps is crazy. I just don't think we're going to take him. I don't think we need him. Don't think we need him. Chip Coker, quarterback we looked at as a backup. Now he is round 2 to 3. Do we want to spend that kind of draft capital on a backup? I'm not sure. But he does look pretty amazing. Great speed, elite jumping, elite change of direction, great agility, elite excel with good throw power and good strength. He actually looks very, very good. If I was drafting a quarterback in this draft, I would absolutely be looking down the board at Chip Coker. Kyle O'Neal here, 22 years old, round 3 to 4 guy. Please tell me he tested at the top of his ranges and he's a smash pick. Okay. Yeah, elite change of direction is awesome here. Decent strength, doesn't knock my socks off, but good jumping, great agility. I love him. F run block power, F lead block sucks. But he's so good at every other stat in round 3 to 4. That's hard to beat. Chad Luther is the running back that I'm most excited about in this draft. He's 21 years old. Ton of room to develop him. Elusive back. Had good to great speed with great to elite. A bunch of others. Please show me amazing for Chad Luther and we'll draft him. That sucks. Good speed, great jumping, great agility. Damn, doesn't really blow me away. Needed those to be, some of those to be great, man, or elite. What? Why did I favorite this guy? I don't even remember. Anton Finley, F deep route, F release. I think he had great to elite speed. Ends up being great. Probably not going to draft him. Kyle O'Neal does look crazy, Rob. Kyle Gordon here. 5'8", 187. Good speed, great jumping, great agility, great acceleration. This kind of looks like everything I was hoping Chad Luther would be. I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. I already looked at the running backs that were in the draft or on teams, and I just didn't love what I was seeing. Lionel Johnson, 21 years old, out of Texas, is a linebacker that I love. Show me elite, please. No elites. You got to be kidding me. He had like great to elite everything, or good to great everything. Bitch. Okay, great speed is awesome. Good strength. A to C zone, A awareness, B block shed, A hit power, B tackle. In round 3 to 4, I really would love to take him. Devin Bush is going to be moving on, so I'm not really too worried. Juan Bolden. Okay, Juan Bolden, 21 years old out of Clemson, has elite speed, 4.48. Other stuff is not so great, but A to C zone, B block shed, B tackle, B play rec. Interesting. It'll be tough to decide who we want out of those two. And then Shaden Samuel, the power back, day 3 guy, is an interesting player because he's 6'2", 224 on day 3. Not a fast guy by any means, but has really good ratings. B stiff arm, B carrying, A break tackle, A ball carrier vision. For a day 3 guy, it's probably not someone, I don't know. So there's no one that really blew me away with their combine, with their combine ratings. I was not flabbergasted by any single player. I'm not sure that it would make sense for us to use draft capital like trade Jonathan Taylor for 3 picks in this draft. That wouldn't make sense. I just don't think this is an incredible class. It could end up being very, very good, but I don't think that it is great. 99. We already went over. We have all the best running backs in the class on our board. We went over them already. Eric McCulloch, Chad Luther, Kyle Gordon. Those are the 3 best. I've already scouted everyone. Everyone else wasn't even worth looking at. So, top running back goes round 1 to 2. It's an extremely mid running back class, which sucks. So we may just end up having to trade with a team for a running back they already have, which I also looked at everyone and didn't really see anything that blew me away. I think we probably will just end up trading number 2 overall for a player. I do think that Chris Givens, this guy, could end up being one of the best players in the class. I know his ratings aren't crazy, but I think he'll end up being very, very good, and we could make him good, even if he isn't. So let's check out free agency. We'll see what happens. Rob said this class kind of mid. It's not unbelievable, but there are a lot of players that I like. So we'll see what happens. Let's check out free agency. Okay. Free agency here starts out with Tre'Davious White. Jordan Mailata's here, 29 though. DJ Moore is here at 29. Travis Kelce is here. Needs to retire. Ryan Stonehouse is here. He's here every year, dude. I swear to God. Someone sign this man to a long-term deal, please. It's all old heads. Every single player over... Oh my God, dude. This is ridiculous. This is dumb as hell. Every single player over 80 overall is old as dirt. They're all over 27 besides Jaquan, like 28 or older besides Jaquan Brisker and Ryan Stonehouse. Okay. This may end up being not that crazy of an offseason. You got to be kidding me. That's incredibly frustrating. Okay, Matt Gay's got 1 year left, so we'll worry about a kicker next year. Son of a bitch, dude. Running backs. Isaiah Spiller, 25. That's old for me. I want somebody I can develop from like 21. That's why I feel like I'll just take one of those running backs in the draft. Keaton Mitchell's here, 24 years old. He'd be fun to develop, wouldn't he? It's a little bad, though. I don't think we could do that with anything decent. Biggest positions of need was outside linebacker. Is there anybody here? Terrell Bernard. Comparable to Chris Rumph. Better development trait. $6 million per year. Okay, there's 99's guy. DJ Johnson is here. 27 years old. 73 overall. Normal development. Or we've got Terrell Bernard here with star development. He's like minus like 4 speed. Who the hell was C. Harris? Christian Harris, 90 speed, 25 years old. That is intriguing to me. A 90 speed outside linebacker at 25 years old. Now you're speaking my language. We'll offer him a deal. He only wants $2 million per year. Christian Harris. Could be a hidden gem here. Boye Mafe, he's better than him and younger. 25. He's young as hell. 90 speed, 93 excel. Awesome player, dude. What are his 71 finesse move? Well, I guess DJ Johnson does actually offer some better pass rush ability, but he's older. It's +1 speed, but 2 years younger. Interesting. Holy shit, Christian Harris can jump. 83 jumping. Oh, and he's got 82 change of direction. DJ Johnson's got 66. Yo, Christian Harris is kind of cracked, though. Not going to lie. We'll bring 90 speed off the edge. We'll offer him a deal. Yeah, Chris Rumph is 27. Way slower. We'll get our boy Christian Harris in here now. I don't think there's any other positions we need. Maybe a backup QB we could just sign here. I don't really love the idea of spending any draft capital on Chip Coker. It's just like, that's just so much. It's so expensive. And then you get a guy like Sam Howell at 25 years old here, 70 overall. That's $4 million per year. And it's like, okay. There was a day 3 quarterback, though, named Jason Albright that I'm wondering if we could just take. Most of these guys will probably be in free agency anyways. And then we could save money because he's going to make less than $4 million per year on day 3. Probably just going to do that, honestly. We have to pay Anthony Richardson about $55 million per year next year, probably, to come back and play for us. So we don't have a ton of money to play around with, and I think we're just going to hang on to it, honestly. I do. I don't think there's anybody young here that is worth a damn. Yeah. We're going to hang on to our money. That's going to be it for agency, dude. We're going straight into the draft. We're going straight into the draft. Well, yeah, let's advance to free agency 2. See if I'm sure Christian Harris is going to accept that, though. All right, pro day results are here, man. Chris Givens run any faster his pro day? Nah, he just ran 4.45 again. That was the third fastest free safety time. Who ran faster? Was it my boy Jeremiah Silva? It was not. He ran even slower. God, he's slow as hell. Jesus. None of our guys were... Dude, that's so irritating. .44 speed now from Kyle Gordon. But he's also 23. Chad Luther's 21. I think we are going to take Chad Luther. We'll take a shot on him if he's like a round 3 to 4 guy. Yeah, and that's just probably going to be what it is. So free agency 2 here. No, there was no one else I wanted. One of these weeks is the week where we get to decide on we get to like decide on our focus players. So yeah, private workouts here in free agency recap. And I think it needs to be on guys that were on the edge of drafting. I'd say the guys I'm most likely to draft right now, Chris Givens. I would love to know what Jim Hewitt's run block is. But I also don't want another situation where we take a guy like Montel Bethel from 0 overall rebuild and he ends up sucking ass. I don't think any of these guys are really going to move the needle too much. We could try and find out more about Kyle O'Neal. We could try and find out more about the linebackers here. We could try and find out more about one of the centers. I'm going to do Chad Luther. And I'm going to do Kyle O'Neal, and I think that might get Kyle O'Neal over the hump. Otherwise, we could do Jeff Williams. Edward Hendricks, too, but we know almost everything about him. Let's do Jeff Williams. I need to know what his run block is. Right. Chris Givens, Chad Luther, Jeff Williams are our private workouts. Hopefully that'll show us what we need to know about those guys, man. We also have 387 coach points to spend, so that will be interesting. But we only signed one player in free agency, and that was our new outside linebacker. Where the hell is he? Oh, I got to generate best lineup. Christian Harris here. You also don't have anybody else on the other side. Oh, Odenigbo, what are you doing down there? Get your ass in the starting lineup. Odenigbo needs to be starting. He's a freak. Okay. This lineup looks cracked. And if Chris Givens was drafted, most likely it'd be Rodney Thomas, Javon Holland, or Nick Cross. One of those guys. Well, Rodney Thomas plus either Nick Cross or Javon Holland. One of those guys would probably be on the move. And Chris Givens will be coming home. I want to start to revamp this team. I want to start to build some young, exciting players that we can actually develop that aren't just cracked already. And yeah, we're going to head to draft week. Let's go. All right. Did we learn more about our guys, our favorites, our private workouts? Okay. Chris Givens confirmed round 1. Confirmed round 1. He is anywhere from like the 6th best player to the, whatever. I think it's like the 20th best player. So he's like a mid-round guy. Very, very good. Great speed. He's probably going to have 92 speed-ish. Won't have crazy zone coverage, but will be very good. Now, the next guy we looked at was Jeff Williams, who has a run block. Okay, we got to get this guy. We got to get Jeff Williams. Very well-rounded. Tested very well. Jeff Williams has to be a pick. And then we also looked at Chad Luther. Ends up, he had A to C break tackle. Ends up being a C. And now I am concerned about drafting him. He's got F juke move as an elusive back. We cannot draft this guy. I'm sorry. We can't. We can't. Maybe we should have looked at, Kyle Gordon more. But he's got C to F ball carrier vision. I mean, I just think we're probably just going to trade for a running back that already exists. We're going to find the youngest running backs around. And we'll try and develop someone. Cool. Okay, I think that solidifies that we know Chris Givens is worth the draft capital. We know that we know that Jeff Williams is worth it. We're also going to get Kyle O'Neal. And I honestly think that we actually, another development, may be moving on from Quentin Nelson. Now, I'm not sure yet, but he is a salary that saves us $12 million. He's 30 years old. 95 overall. We'll have to re-sign him. He's probably going to want about $25 million per year, $20 million per year. Is that going to make a monster difference? Probably not. And that's a lot of money. So, up for consideration. I guess it just depends how good these guys will be, if we feel like we want to move up, etc. But let's spend our coach points before we get into the draft and build up that tree. I'm not sure if we need to rebuild it since everybody left. We don't. Okay. This tree is completely rebuilt. That means we don't really need to work on anything else, I believe. Okay. It's interesting. Okay. Then 387, we just have a shit ton of points that we spend next season, but nothing more we can spend to help us in the draft, man. So, yeah. Let me confirm it's on manual again. I know I do this every time, but I don't trust myself to not be an idiot. Manual. Okay. Okay, heading into the NFL draft in our 4th year in this rebuild. This is our 3rd offseason, though, and we are hoping that it can be one of our best. Let's start the NFL draft. Now, the Cleveland Browns are at number 1. We're clearly not going to be picking, so we will advance to the next pick. Shit, I gotta back out. It glitches every single time. And they take DJ Bates, left end out of BYU. That's actually someone we pulled off our board completely. I did not think he was worth it. And we're absolutely trading away this pick. Let's just see first off who we can get. Bears will give us they actually made the playoffs this year, by the way. I'm pretty sure. Or was it last year? I don't know. They would give us number 13 overall this year, a first rounder next year, and a first rounder in 2028. That sounds pretty unbelievable. The Bengals will give us number 23 this year, a first rounder next year, a first rounder in 2028, a second rounder this year, a third rounder next year, and a fourth rounder. Oh man, absolute hauls are being given. Broncos would give us number 10, number 42, number 74, and a 7th. That doesn't seem like enough to me. Okay. First off, I'm going to check some things. I'm going to check the trade for Taylor. We would eat about $15 million in cap if we were to move on from Jonathan Taylor right now. If we were to trade him right now, we would eat 15 mil. So I think we may just hang on to him trade him next year sometime, and then try and get picks for the next draft. I just don't think it makes a lot of sense right now to eat 15 million to get rid of him just to get rid of him. I'm not sure. You guys let me know what you think about that, but I'm going to see what I can custom draw up for this pick right here. Any picks with players, they'll give us... Okay, everyone's just offering me their old-ass players. Like, can I get someone young, please? Okay, there's a 78 overall. Quincy Moss was a player we actually considered. He's 78 overall, superstar development outside linebacker. They'd also give us a second and a third. That's from the Detroit Lions. That's actually very intriguing. But I want to still be in the first round of this draft is the issue. So I don't think I'll do that. All these suck. All of those suck ass. So where is Chris Givens at in this draft? Rob said keep him one more year. I think that's probably the move. It's not worth taking a hit over, you know, like he's still really good. And Chad Luther is not the answer at running back, but Chris Givens is 11 picks down the board. So we still need to be in the top 10 in order to take him, if that's who we want. What did Austin Cooper end up running? Great speed, elite jumping. Did run 4.6. Okay. And Kerry Leach was the top 5 guy that's got elite speed, ran 4.58 at 6'3", 250. He's not mind-blowing. He's just fine. I don't know. Not much to say about that. Okay. Let's see what we can do, man. We're going to try and orchestrate a trade with the number 2 overall pick. And let's get after it. I'm not picking here in this draft. Wish it was a draft with a consensus like group of studs in the top. We've seen a couple of those in this rebuild, and this is just not the year to have it, unfortunately. It's pretty frustrating. Okay. If we trade back one spot with the Saints, we pick up a 3rd this year, a 4th this year, a 6th and a 7th this year, and a 7th next year. One spot. We could trade back again from that spot. Oh my God. Rob, your Saints are giving the bag. I mean, it's a bunch of late picks, but we need those. We need those. And honestly, we could probably do that. Pick up a 3rd and a 4th, 6th and a 7th for free. And then also get like an offer like this for 3 first-rounders from the Seahawks. But Sharif, what's going on, brother? Let me see what you got, my guy. You about to see it, man. We're tearing it up. Rams would give us number 11, a 1st next year, a 3rd and a 6th this year, along with a 7th this year. We still want to be... Okay, this might be the pick. A 1st-round pick from the Patriots next year, who usually aren't very good. We also get number 7 this year and a 5th next year. I honestly think what I want to do is take that Saints offer, get my free like 3rd and 4th, and then make a trade with like the Patriots to get this pick, get a free 1st rounder, and then I'd be happy. So I think my first move is I'm going to accept this offer with the Saints. I'm going to move back 1 pick. I'm going to pick up a 3rd, a 4th, a 6th, and 2 7th rounders. Hell yeah. And they use that pick to take tackle Dakota Barker. Now, that 3rd rounder ends up being at the very top of the 3rd round, which is awesome. Let's see what kind of offers we have now. Still can get multiple 1st rounders from many teams. Givens may not be available at pick 10. I have a feeling he's probably in that realm of the top like 6 to 10 players in the draft. If we trade back, that's why I like the offer with the Patriots. But now moving back 1 pick, we cost ourselves a 1st rounder. They're not willing to give us a 1st rounder now. Are you kidding? Because we traded back 1 pick. Number 2 is that much more valuable than number 3 to the Patriots. Wow. Okay. Wow. That sucks. What is this offer from the Cardinals? They just want me to just trade back for nothing. Okay, look at this. I'm screenshotting that. What the hell is that? Hey, just trade back 3 picks for you get nothing in return. What the fuck, Arizona? Apparently number 3 is much less valuable than number 2. We may have gotten hosed by the Saints. Kind of messes up my values. Like, I'm not really willing to trade. I don't really give a shit about a 6th rounder to move back 4 spots. Like, that's the most bunk offer of all time. Give me your goddamn... Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and package some players. I guess I'm going John Pollock. What's going on, brother? Rob, I think we need at least pick 5-6 for him. He looks the best by a long shot. I think he is probably the only player in this that I really want. I think he'd be an insane user. And with Cisco back in zone coverage, nobody's bombing us ever. We picked up a ton of value here, which makes me feel excited. Like, we're going to be able to get a ton of, like, Joff Williams and stuff. But I think if we put round 1, pick 3, we also put in, like, Rodney Thomas. Nick Cross is still so young, and he's on a long deal. I don't want to move on from him. Rodney Thomas, I'm open to moving on from. Patriots at number 7. Would they be willing to move with me is the question. Is that enough? Do I trade back? Try and trade back to number 5 or 6? Who's got number 6? Or 5 with the Bucks, maybe. Okay, that's actually pretty damn close. Who else can we give him? You want the kicker of the year? Do you want Matt Gay, the kicker of the year? He made a 60-yarder for us last year, though. I kind of want it. I kind of like him. I mean, if we're going to take some replacements, do we give him Blake Freeland? If we're going to draft 2 offensive linemen, he's young. He's really cheap, but he has to be re-signed next year. He's going to want money. Kind of draft picks. Could we give him like... We don't have a 3rd rounder next year, which is interesting. Oh, wait. Where the hell are our 2027 picks? Did we trade away every single pick in 2027? When did that happen? Does anybody remember when that happened? I might have to go back and look through my videos. When the hell did we trade away every single pick we own in 2027? When did that happen? Jesus, I don't remember that at all. That is bad news, Bears. How about we just trade away all 3 of these picks? Have to do better than that. What position do they need? They need a guard. Can't afford the cap. Damn. That would be funny. You got to go in the archives for that. LOL. Yeah, I don't remember doing that. We probably did it to move back up and get Emmanuel Hadley and Deontay Poindexter or some shit like that. That's kind of what I'm thinking happened. Maybe moving up to get Carlos Woodson and George Cruz. That's what I'm thinking definitely happened. I wouldn't be against moving on from Donovan Peoples-Jones at this point. Okay, that's going to get done. That's going to get done. I know we like DPJ, but a 4th receiver. He had 1 catch all year last year. It doesn't happen. They don't play on our team. He had a game winner in week 17. He never caught another pass. Kind of solidifies we don't need him. We can move back 2 spots. We're going to pick up a 2nd rounder and a 3rd rounder this year. And that's going to allow us to just build a ton of depth. If we hate those picks and we don't get our guys, we trade them away for picks next year and we're none the wiser. This should get done. Oh my God, you'd be kidding me. It's always like this. It's always bullshit. Oh my God. We'll give you a 6th rounder in 2 years. That should get it done. Done deal. Rodney Thomas, Donovan Peoples-Jones, our 3rd overall pick this year, a 7th, a 6th this year, and then a 5th in 2 years. Get us number 5 from the Buccaneers. We also pick up an early 2nd round pick and an early 3rd round pick as well. That's money, man. And we said what we were going to do, man. We turned our picks into gold. And now, as long as we don't get sniped on Chris Gibbons, we'll take him at number 5. I don't care if it's a reach. We know he's pretty much the only player we want. See who the Bucs take here. See who the Bucs take here at number 3. Kerry Leach. They go with this speedy outside linebacker. He was a round 1 to 2 talent. And the Steelers take Isaac Callahan. And now the question is, are we going to take Chris Gibbons here with 4 quarterbacks on the board, 5 quarterbacks on the board above him, and also a tackle in Devontae Jackson, who, if I'm not mistaken, tested insanely well. He's a freak athlete. He actually is. I completely forgot about him. Good strength, great elite speed, great jumping, great change of direction, elite agility, elite excel. He just doesn't have it blocking. He's a freak athlete, but just can't block worth a damn. And that's always a bitch. But you gotta It's not happening for Devontae Jackson on our team, unfortunately. And so now we got to look at the other teams after us and say, are they truly going to take a safety, or do they need a quarterback? We'll look at the Arizona Cardinals. Do they need a quarterback? We just looked at a just lineup. I was trying to go to rosters. Sue me. Okay. The Cardinals. Kyler Murray is 29 years old. He is an 83 overall. They have Budda Baker and they have Jalen Thompson. They're pretty decent at safety, man. They have a lot of guys that are future starter tag guys. I don't anticipate them taking him. And then, like, I don't anticipate the Patriots taking him either. The Cards were trying to screw me earlier. Be careful. I'm just going to go look at what their biggest team needs are. Cardinals, DT, cornerback, wide receiver, center. They don't even need any of the positions that are available. And the Patriots, center, DT, none of these teams need safeties. I mean, you look at the Patriots as well. Kyle Duggar is amazing, and Jabril Peppers is also pretty damn good. So neither of them are probably going to draft safety. Is it worth the risk, though? We could probably trade back potentially and get maybe like an extra third. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try and trade with the Cardinals. They might take Devontae Jackson just because. But if they don't, then the next player off the board will probably be our guy, unfortunately. Aaron Battle also on the board here. Good speed, great elite acceleration. Used to be a pretty good player. His jumping, his broad jump sucked on his pro day, but B zone, C man. I don't know. He's not very good. This is a tough one, boys. This is a tough one. It would technically be a reach. I believe it would technically definitely be a reach. But then again, like, we know we want him, man. We know we want him. Is it a reach to get like an extra third round pick? Like, great. But you missed out on your guy that you really wanted. He's young. We could develop him. He's 22 years old. We know he's a true round one talent. If it's a reach by 10 picks, so what? We've already got a crazy amount of value. All right, this is a really weird player, too. He doesn't have a single A in any core attribute, by the way, and he's a true round one talent. So that either tells me that he's an absolute insane athlete, or there's just no hybrid safeties. Guts telling me, Rob says go with your gut. Guts telling me to pick Chris Givens here at 5. I know sometimes I make some, you know, some not questionable. I made some crazy picks, so the bar is high for this rebuild. I've crushed it almost every single time we've taken a pick in these drafts. He has great traits as well. He has big hitter. He has ball hawk. He has high motor. He has strip ball, and he has good discipline as well. No bad traits. I'm taking him, man. I love a user. He's going to get a ton of work. You've seen the development we've gotten with Andre Sisco. Chris Givens will get that same opportunity. We're going to take him number 5 overall. Welcome to the Colts. Chris Givens, hidden development, 91 speed, 92 excel, 89 agility, 86 change of direction, 83 jumping. He's 6'2", 221 pounds, and he will be haunting AFC South quarterbacks for this coming year in 2026. Let's freaking go, baby. W's in the chat, man, if you like that pick. Now, we're not up again until round 2, pick 5. So let's just take a look at our board quick. Make sure we're not going to miss out on anybody we wanted. We're going to pass on Cedric Weathersby. We are going to pass on Jeremiah Silva. Matt Wilkerson. We're also going to pass on Edward Hendricks. We're going to pass on Jim Hewitt. We are going to pass on Eric McCulloch. He's 23. I don't think he's the answer. Sharif, go Lions, impressed. You know the Lions. Yeah, and you know it, dude. That was a crazy win. Now, Thomas Dawson, we're also going to pass on. And so I think our next pick, we potentially have a chance to take anybody that's left on our board after that. And so we are just going to advance to our next pick. Pretty unbelievable, man. If you got, like, the haul that we were able to get from trading back from number 2. Pretty unbelievable. We started this whole thing out. We only had 1 pick in the 1st and 1 pick in the 7th. We picked up number 5 overall from number 2. We picked up a 2nd at number 37, 2 thirds at 67 and 69, a 4th at number 99, and then a 7th, man. So we turned 1 player into like 5 players. Unbelievable. Now we're in a position to get a bunch of studs, and I love getting young players. Eric McCulloch is still here. He's still here. Like I said, don't think he's the answer. He's a great route runner. He is a receiving back. He's 5'9". He's tiny. But he's going to be a good route runner. He's going to catch the football well. Could end up being pretty decent. Do I think he's the truth? No. Looked at Lonnie Rivers. He didn't look very good either. He actually has elite acceleration, elite jumping, only solid speed. No. I just don't. I bet you that I would be blown away if any of the running backs were worth that. Now, Damian Quinton, and I think we might trade away from this pick as well. Matt Hitchcock was the next. Jeff Williams. Oh, dude, we've been sniped on some guys before, but Jeff Williams here at 18 picks down the board, and then behind him, Max Werner is 18 more picks down the board. We want both of them. So I'm going to see if we can't trade back here. Rob said, sometimes drafting these players are more fun than the games itself, LOL. Dude, this is like my favorite part. I look forward to this so much, man. This is so much fun, so I'm glad you agree. 99 said, freak athlete but can't block worth a damn. Sounds familiar. Yeah. We've seen that before. So I'd like to trade away maybe like 5 picks down and see if we can't pick up like an extra third. Let's see if we could trade down from 37. 45 would be perfect. And we'll give them, and they also give us, I mean, do they have any players that we'd be interested in that have like low cap? Do they have a running back? Tyquan Mullins? No, they don't. Okay. Still hanging on to Dalvin Cook. Okay. Can we get number 77 from them for that? Probably not even close, but... Oh, it's actually very close. Interesting. Okay. We'll give you number 99. You give us number 77. Done deal. We're trading back 8 picks in the second round with the Bears. And then we're also moving up from number 99 to number 77. Rob said right tackle available. No. He's gone. There's nobody good here at right tackle, unfortunately. Okay. So now, as long as we don't get sniped for Jeff Williams, we'll be in a good spot. We're up in 8 picks. Just go one by one, man. I expect him to be there. Be pretty blown away if he went. Damian Quinton goes. We had him on our board. Carl Brown. Kenny Riley. Lonnie Rivers to the Rams. And the Vikings take Raekwon Whitaker. And now at number 13, we are going to draft. Now, Matt Hitchcock's here, but honestly, we don't need another defensive tackle. He could be a stud. He's super, super strong. 41 reps on the bench press. Impact block is an A play rec, B, where, you know, he's going to have, like, he could be like a crazy Jordan Lewis type of run stopper just without the speed. But we're going to pass for now. We've still got pay. We've still got, We've still got Harper. And we are going to take Jeff Williams because most likely it is going to be time to move on from Quentin Nelson. I'm probably going to use him to get into the first round next year and get a haul of picks. Him and Jonathan Taylor trading away should be able to get us a monster haul for picks in next year's draft. So hopefully it's a really good draft, and then we can just get anybody we want with trading away those two guys. So, Connell Gamer, Chris Givens was a W pick. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it. 21 years old, 6'3", 315 guard out of LSU, or center, I should say, is your pick here at number 13 in the second round. He's a great athlete. Looks very good. A lead block, A impact, A awareness, B pass block finesse, A run block finesse. He just is a bad power blocker. It's fine. We've seen it before. Jeff Williams, welcome. 86 strength, hidden development, 82 excel, 79 jumping, 74 speed. He's very fast, and he will slot in immediately. Now, we're not up until round 3, pick 3. And viewing our draft board, would love to be able to get Werner as well. Did we look at David Himes? B ball carrier vision, A carrying. He's pretty slow. Oh, Deron Jefferson was like one of the best athletes, I think. Good speed, elite acceleration. Nah, we'll pass. Rob, another convict looking center, LOL. 99, he's pretty strong, yeah. So I think with Max Werner 26 picks down the board, I believe we're probably good to just wait. If we don't get him, I won't be heartbroken. We have a ton of depth at offensive lineman. I'm gonna just skip to our next pick and hope that whoever we want is there. Okay. Round 3, pick 3. We also have round 3, pick 5. And Max Werner's gone. Okay. We took the risk. He went about 10 picks above value. We knew he was good. It is what it is. Chip Coker is here. Now, do we take our backup QB and lock it in, and we say, all right, if Richardson goes down, or if Richardson is too much to be re-signed at some point, Chip Coker can take over. He's got an S-tier name, by the way. And I actually really think that he'd just be super fun to add to the squad, man. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. You guys let me know what you think about Chip Coker here at round 3, pick 3. All right, boys, I'm back. And Rob says, take the chip. We just might, bro. I mean, I'm looking at everyone that's left that I really want. I don't want Chad Luther. I don't want Kyle Gordon. So I'm thinking about, we need to get Kyle. If these next 2 picks, we could easily take Chip Coker, Kyle O'Neal, and then we traded out of the 4th round. So if we want to get Lionel Johnson or Juan Bolden, we're going to need to trade back up. But Coke and chips. You know what? We're doing it for fun, man. It's a great tagline, and it would just be fun. When I first found him, the name is S tier, and we're going to take him. Chip Coker out of LSU. He's 22 years old. Crazy freak athlete scrambler. Welcome to the Indianapolis Colts, baby. He's going to be backing up the best quarterback in the league, and he looks great. 91 throw power, 87 speed, 90 change of direction, 87 agility, and 91 acceleration. Welcome, Chip Coker, to the Colts. Now, we're up again in one more pick here, and then we're up again at number 13. So, if we want to make our pick here, next player I wanted was Kyle O'Neal or Juan Bolden. Juan Bolden is up first, then Kyle O'Neal. LSU picks. We're going after him. Juan Bolden is 21 out of Clemson. Elite speed linebacker. It's all I need to see with B block shed, B to D hit power, or Lionel Johnson even further down. 21 years old out of Texas. Hook 'em. B block shed, B tackle. He only has great speed, but is more well-rounded, I would say, as an athlete, and has A to C zone. He has A hit power and A awareness. I think Lionel Johnson would be the better pick. Rob said this draft is going perfect so far, bro. Thank you so much, bro. This was a tricky one, honestly, but I think we've gotten perfect value. We've traded back when we needed to. We've made the right decision, and I'm extremely happy with how this has gone. And now, I don't think I'm going to fuck around with this, man. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Kyle O'Neal here, 20 picks above value, just because I don't give a shit. I think he's going to be very, very good. And this is why I don't really care about Max Werner. F lead block, F run block power sucks, but everything else is amazing. And then we're also going to take Lionel Johnson in about 8 picks. And then that's going to be the end of the draft for us. So, hidden development, Kyle O'Neal, 84 strength, only 66 speed. He's not as good, but he's still very, very good for a 3rd round pick. And now we are up again in 7 picks. Juan Bolden goes 1 pick before us, and it is a sign to take our boy Lionel Johnson. 19 picks down the... Oh, shit. Wait, Matthew Dent? The Dent's brother out of Eastern Michigan. Okay, doesn't actually look that bad. But he's not that good. All right, but it would be funny to get the Dent brothers going, would it not? Oh, my God, that'd be so funny. But Lionel Johnson just looks too good to pass up on. He's 21. He's very young. He's very well-rounded. We'd have probably the best young speed duo of linebackers in the league. And I'm not overthinking this. Lionel Johnson, welcome to the Colts. Hidden development again. We hit all hiddens all draft. He's 88 speed with 90 acceleration, 77 strength, 78 jumping, 77 change direction, 83 agility, dude. Everyone was 22 or younger, and every single time we made the pick, they were hidden development. What a draft. And now our draft board is pretty clear, man. I don't think we have anything. We took Chip Coker, so we don't need Albright. All 3 of these running backs, honestly, I really don't think are very good. So we're just going to simulate to our last pick. If Shaden Samuel's available, we'll take him. But let's go. GM Dev going crazy right now. Let's go, Continental. Let's go. Yeah. Rob, the Dent Bros would have been funny, man, but didn't get it going. All hidden so far is a W. I appreciate that, dog. Dev, you did it again. Let's go, baby. We had the final pick in the draft. Who's gonna be Mr. Irrelevant, boys? Let's find out. Mr. Irrelevant is in our hands. Do we have anybody that is... I mean, Shaden Samuel's gone. Okay, so we don't have a single guy. Daniel McLeod was a round 3 to 4 guy and never got drafted. He's got F catching. Actually a decent athlete. He ran a top... He's #1 in the broad jump, #1 vertical jump, just never got drafted. I mean, do we take this guy? He's got good traits. Except for needs to work on drops, but... Huh. Okay, A to C everything on Marquise Spurlock out of Texas Tech. Good speed on this guy. He ran the fastest 40 in the fucking thing. Okay, hold on. Did we just find ourselves a Mr. Irrelevant storyline right now? Did we just find ourselves a Mr. Irrelevant storyline in Marquise Spurlock, man? Good speed. He ran a 4.35 40 at his pro day. I think we have to make this pick. I know people are saying in the comments, go get that wide receiver, bro. Marquise Spurlock, come on. Crazy speed, 4-cone drill, and 20-yard shuttle were all top 4. I've never seen, this is a day 3 guy. We were looking for a running back. It's Marquise Spurlock for the win, man. I don't give a shit. I'm taking him out of Texas Tech. He's actually got pretty good traits too. I know it's a speed attribute, but I'm still looking. I like the look of the 40, man. So, trust me, I do this a lot. So, appreciate you joining, Nathan. All right, here we go, man. Marquise Spurlock is in. 92 speed, still very, very good. 91 excel, 85 change direction, 86 agility. That's amazing for a guy we just took at Mr. Irrelevant, man. Nathan, let's go, baby. Lions winning the Super Bowl. Nathan in here with the love, man. Dude, say it again. Say it again for the haters in the back. Just kidding. Everybody in here loves the Lions. I'd hope. Draft recap here, man. How do we do? How do we do? Everyone was hidden development besides Mr. Irrelevant. How did we do? What were the overalls? We felt like this was a somewhat mid-class. Now, I feel like we did the best that we could with what we were given. You guys drop in the comments right now what you think the overalls are going to be. And then we're going to get into it, man. I think Givens should be at least a 76. Well, let's find out. Here we go, man. Draft recap. How do we do? Okay. Holy shit. Lionel Johnson was a 75 in the 3rd round. Chris Givens was a 75. Okay, so I said 76. He was a 75. Jeff Williams was a 72. Chip Coker a 70. That's fine. His measurables are great. And Anthony Richardson started from a 70 as well. So Kyle O'Neal is a 74. He was better than Jeff Williams and Chip Coker. And then Lionel Johnson, the linebacker, was a 75 at 21 years old. He looks amazing. Oh my God. Lionel Johnson. And then Marquise Spurlock, Mr. Irrelevant. 92 speed, 91 excel. Actually pretty good, man. I mean, he's not great. Don't get me wrong, he's not great, but he has good injury. Break tackle is a +10 right now. Normally a 71. So would be really funny to give Mr. Irrelevant some work. We just may. But let's take a look at the draft as a whole. Oh my God, it was a terrible draft. Terrible draft. Top player was a 77 overall. This is probably the worst draft I have seen yet this year in Madden 24. And I'm really glad we traded down every pick we could. And let's take a look at all the picks, man. So, everyone we considered, the tackles, DJ Bates ended up being a 76. He was taken number 1 overall. Normal development, though. Jesus. Blech, that sucks. Kerry Leach, the 73 overall speed rusher, had 80, or he's plus 3 speed, so natural 86. He's up to 89 speed, 76 finesse move. What was his dev trait? Star development, okay. Didn't miss out on much there. All these tackles were actually not bad, like 74, 73. Devontae Jackson, we looked at. We were like debating, should we take him? Oh, he's a terrible pass blocker. Looks a lot like Montel Bethel, except he has hidden development. Is he superstar, though? He's star. Okay. It's a really good pick staying away from him. I think we just stayed away from so many guys. But let's take a look at our guy, Chris Givens. 22-year-old user. Will be a monster. 91 speed, 92 acceleration, 78 play rec, is plus 10 right now. So he normally has 68 play rec. Very badly. Very bad. And then his tackle is normally a 68 as well. Good God. So honestly, yeah, his I bet you his change of direction is pretty good, because his a lot of his ratings aren't crazy. 74 zone coverage won't matter because we're going to be using him, but he should develop amazing. He's got great physical skills. We're just really going to have to put a lot of work into him and hope that he has superstar development, which would be massive. But I really like the look of him. It's nothing crazy, but he's just on the edge. He's very well rounded at 74 zone and 73 man. So it's not just like all or nothing zone or all or nothing man. He can develop both of them. And 59 block shed, not very good, but for his safety, it's not terrible. So 90 injury is awesome, so he'll be able to stay on the field. Cedric Weathersby, we really considered for the majority of the year. I thought this was going to be our guy. Ends up having 79 speed, 78 block shed, 79 power move. Pretty well-rounded player, nothing crazy. Now, what is his development trait? Superstar. Wow. Okay, Cedric Weathersby. Maybe it was the move. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, pretty good player, but, you know, I mean, I'd rather have Chris Givens in my opinion. Okay. Rest of the first round here. Anybody else we considered here? Thomas Dawson was a 75. We did consider him. 21 years old, 78 speed, not much of a power move guy, or not much of a rusher at all. He's a run stopper. Pretty glad we didn't take him. There's one more guy that I saw that I wanted to check out. It was Matt. Well, first off, Jeremiah Silva's a 74. Matt Wilkerson's a 74. Let's check them out, because it was like one or the other for them. Jeremiah Silva has 76 zone, 88 speed, natural 87 speed. So I'm really glad we didn't take him. I think Givens is going to end up being much, much better. Star development for Silva. Okay. And then as far as Wilkerson was, how did he end up? Matt Wilkerson was normal development. 89 speed, 77 zone, 78 hit power. So, yeah, okay. We made the right call. We definitely drafted the right safety. Very, very happy with how that turned out. Edward Hendricks, we considered 74 overall. There was, I just want to know, how was that other linebacker in the third round? Was Juan... No, it was Juan Bolden. He was a 73. hidden development, 91 speed. So he's 3 speed faster than our guy, but is still very good. Okay, star. So hopefully our guy is superstar and we made the better pick. But honestly, dude, I mean, I'm pretty stoked about that draft. We now have a stud user. Cisco's going to move back and prevent us from getting bombed. The new sliders are going to make every game probably be a lot more similar to the Super Bowl. Jeff Williams. I guess let's take a look at each of these players one by one. We didn't do that. Jeff Williams is 21 years old, 86 strength, 79 run block, 74 pass block. Again, not a good power blocker, but 89 impact block right off the rip is awesome. To go with 74 speed, 82 excel, 83 injury, 92 stamina. 99, take a look, brother. What do you think about one of these guys at fullback? Kyle O'Neal here is slower, but 84 strength, 80 pass block right off the rip is amazing. He's much, much slower. Only 66 speed, but that's fine. Then Chip Coker, the 70 overall. 91 throw power. Accuracies are very, very bad. But he's got 87 speed, 91 excel, 90 change of direction, 87 agility. Scrambler QBs always kind of have low overalls. Just is what it is. And then we already looked at Lionel Johnson. He had the... What was his zone? 69 zone coverage. Okay. Him and Juan Molden are so similar. Okay. And that is your draft for your Colts, man. So, we're getting right into it, man. We're also going to do free agency here. And then we will wrap it. Spurlock is running back 4 on this team. Am I thinking about moving one of those guys to fullback? Well, my initial thought process is this O-line is going to change a lot in the coming years because Quentin Nelson is probably on his way out the door. I don't think we're going to be able to pay him and maintain everyone else we want. We've got Bates, we've got Young, we've got Raymond, we've got Freeland, Kyle O'Neal now, and Joff Williams. I think it'd be really funny if one of them was backup and then Joff Williams, like Craig Fox has like 70, what was his speed? 76 speed. Jeff Williams, I keep saying Geoff, it's Jeff. Jeff Williams has 74 speed, bro. He's only 2 speeds slower than Craig Fox. I'm gonna move him to fullback and see what his overall changes to. Just for shits and gigs. He's a 70. 69 natural. So definitely not anything crazy. And I want him to still be in the lineup. But man, would that be fun to just have him at fullback as well. I wonder what development trait Chip Coker is. I don't know. We also do need to invest at some point in a new wide receiver 4. Don't think Bright is the answer there. Could just get someone fast off waivers. But... oh, wait. Need to go take a look at the defense here. So... Poindexter's an 86 overall. Hadley is an 87. Chris Givens now is here, and he will be slotting in. This is the tough situation here because What do we do with all these safeties, man? We got Javon Holland, Nick Cross, Andre Cisco, Chris Givens. We got 4 guys. And so probably want all of them on the roster. They're all young. I still want to develop all of them. Interesting. Devin Bush is probably going to be traded. Or he could be moved to outside linebacker, honestly. Honestly, I'm probably just going to do that. He'll ride out his final year. A right outside linebacker. It's actually an 81 overall right outside linebacker, so I think that helps us a lot. Okay, this team looks insane. I think Nick Cross, 84 overall, and superstar development. Hell no. Dent is not leaving middle linebacker. You're crazy, bro. Cisco's not moving to middle linebacker either. That's not happening. But I do think that probably what's going to happen, I want to get Christian Harris some work. Like, he's still 25. He's got 90 speed. He's a pretty fun player. He's a gadget player. He's not the answer, but he's like 3K a year. So, and yeah, I think this is your 2026 Colts unit, man. We got 387 coach points to spend. We got to completely revamp the line, but let's advance to, or completely revamp the coach trees. But we are in preseason here, and we're going to handle business in training camp. Let's get our staff trees going. We have 387 coach points to spend. Ridiculous. And yeah, I mean, this is crazy. XP gains for tight ends in training. XP gains for centers in training. Quarterbacks, slow rating regression for 1 season for 1 position. We don't really have anybody that's that old. And then, ooh, guys, I want to do this. I want to do this right now and see what development trait Chris Givens is right off the rip. We're doing it on stream. It's happening right now. This will be an episode, so it'll be fine. But we're going to get to see Chris Givens' development trait right off the rip. Or we could do Lionel Johnson. But I think it's got to be Chris Givens, our number 5 overall pick, safety. What was his development trait? Let's find out. 50 points. We've got him. Let's spend them. Or 30 points. Here we go. Okay. Everyone predict what you think Chris Givens' development trait will be, and we're going to check it out after we spend the rest of our points here, man. I'm going to increase all the XP gains so that everyone can start to develop a little bit more, I think. Is probably the move. Oh no, we need to completely revamp this. So offensive line guru, pass block power for centers, strength for offensive line. That's crazy. We got to do that for sure. And then pass block for offensive line or run block. Definitely pass block. That's a cracked tree, bro. This dude, I'm really glad we did it. Rob thinks he's only star. I hope you're wrong, buddy. I really sincerely hope you're wrong. So we just used a bunch of points here, and we boosted our entire offensive line as +3 strength now and +3 pass block. That is a crazy tree right there. We did not have that last season. New coordinators means new trees potentially. And we also have this DB tree that we could boost zone coverage for corners, free safeties. We might have had that last season, but I'm going to try and get that just because we get absolutely cooked. Maybe we should do... I think we're going to do that. DB tree is always clutch. Free safeties is strong or corners. Let's just go safeties since I think we should go safeties since we want to develop Givens. Play rec for corners, safeties, zone coverage. We play mostly zone. Okay. We're all used up, boys. And we just boosted a ton. We just spent 380 points. The O-line is going to be absolutely cracked. Let's go look at these ratings, bro. I mean, that had to have boosted them a ton of overall points. Yeah, everybody got +1 overall, essentially. Move Jeff Williams back to center for now. And then we'll just sub him in. I'll just go to the depth chart and move him into fullback. Starting. But I want him at backup center just so we can get those upgrades. And then sub him in at fullback so we can bring him over there. But the moment you've all been waiting for. What development trait is Chris Givens? We revealed it immediately before training camp. Let's find out, baby. What is it? It's star. Boo. Fuck, man. I was really hoping it would be better than star. But nonetheless, it's fine. One good season at user, and he's going to get a development trait upgrade to superstar development. He just has to win defensive rookie of the year, and I think we can do it. So, Toes, always by 6th like. Let's go, man. What's going on, dude? Okay, so now that we've got that going, has the Jonathan Taylor contract changed since we made it to the season now? It has. It has. So now we only lose out on like what? 6 million by moving him? That could be the move. That could definitely be the move. I don't know. Because also, oh wait, okay, I gotta show you guys something. So while I was looking for running backs to trade for, I happened across this running back on the Buccaneers. That makes no sense. Ben Roberts is a superstar running back. And you might be thinking, Dev, that's completely normal. Why is that weird? He has 99 break tackle. Why does he have 99 break tackle? He's not even X Factor. Like, he's randomly generational. But he's awful at route running. Like, and catching. Like, he cannot catch the football. Egregiously bad at catching and route running. It's just awful. So, I think this is like some generational break tackle, like bowling ball type of build. He's 5'10", 220. He's a big power back. Could be a really fun player to trade for. But I want to keep my eyes on Ben Roberts of the Buccaneers. So that guy's funny as hell. Now, let's get into training camp here and get some of these players going, man. Now, do we want to do Chip Coker? Do we want to do AR? I want to do Anthony Richardson, get him a free upgrade up to 95. As much as we'd love to develop Chip Coker, we are going to ride with our guy AR. Dude, we've worked too damn hard to develop him, to just trade him away to develop someone new. We'll do that with Jonathan Taylor, but not with AR-15. You should get that guy. How fun would that? Oh, the 99 break tackle running back. Jonathan Taylor. I don't even know if Jonathan Taylor has 99 break tackle. There we go. Mike Tomlin is head coach. We already got a head coach, man. It's Hitman Jones. Does everyone want Ben Roberts now? Is that what's happening? Are we getting Ben Roberts in here? Everybody wants Ben Roberts? Oh my god. What have I done? 1 rep remaining. We're not getting gold here. We're so close. If you would have caught it, probably would have worked. Yeah, I get what you're saying. You want to trade for him now so we can use him in training camp. It makes sense. Look at that. Look at that missile by AR. Bullseye, baby. Can't hit 2 targets at, like, dude, hit both targets, please. There it is. Oh my god, we're so close. This is such bullshit. I'm gonna fucking scream my goddamn head off. On top of that, center should be cracked as a blocker for the rushing attack drill. Oh, I'm sure he would. Boomstick. Here we go. Getting warm here. Oh man, we barely hit it. That was the wrong guy to throw to. Dude, we are choking right now. This is bad. Goal barely. Holy shit, we did it. We don't really need any other positions, honestly. The team is pretty cracked. We're just trying to move on from Jonathan Taylor because he's a 99 X factor and we can get a ton of haul for him. Let's look at the Bucks roster. How bad is that team going to be? And, you know, are they going to be bad? They did have the offensive rookie of the year. He is now an X factor, by the way. So they're probably going to be pretty damn good. So I'm not really sure I want to trade for picks with them. I'd rather just trade for their running back, like straight up. If we want to do that, and then we'll trade Jonathan Taylor to someone else. Because if we add Jonathan Taylor to an already X-Factor QB team, we're not going to get a good return on investment. I can promise you that. Now, nobody cracked on trade block. Not surprised. Now, if we look at... Yeah, we don't have any picks in next year's draft. That sucks. Who would... I mean, what do the offers even get us? If we offer up Jonathan Taylor... Oh, we can get the Buck back. Oh, we get the Buck back. T. Higgins in a second. Stephon Diggs and some picks. Jerry Jeudy in picks. Denzel Ward in picks. Vita Vea in picks. Budda Baker. Chase Young in picks. Oh, man, that'd be a That'd be a monster trade. Oh my God. Chase Young and picks, and then we just trade like a second rounder next year for that Ben Roberts. Team would be cracked, but we would have to move someone else. Jalen Waddle would be really fun. Young left end. They're so hard to develop. Probably wouldn't end up being anything. Amon-Ra is still only 26. They'll give us him a second and a sixth. Packers will give us Lucas Van Ness, projected number 2 overall in 2 sevenths. Chuck York. Michael Cummins. No comment. Chris Olave is an X factor. We don't need a receiver, though. So it's like we'd have to move on from someone. Danny Daniels. We looked at him in the draft last year, 2 years ago. Dalton Conrad. He was drafted last year. Okay. There's a lot of interesting offers here. I think the ones that are most intriguing to me is Chase Young, a 5th and a 7th. If we want to trade for players. Now, that's a lot of cap. He's a $17 million cap hit. Rob's guy is Olave. I know that, but he is still very young. Probably the best option out of all of these is Chris Olave. A 2nd, a 5th, a 6th, and a 7th, but we don't need a receiver. We already have 90 overall Michael Pittman. We've got developing 82 overall Carlos Woodson, superstar now. We've got 85 overall Elijah Moore. So, I mean, if we want to move on from some of those guys and then pick up a flashy receiver like Chris Olave, we totally could. But I don't know, man. I mean, people are giving us a ton of really good receivers. First off, let's just see what it even takes to get that running back from the Bucs. Like, would they give us a second? Or no, not a second. Like, if we traded like a 3rd round pick in 2029, would they give us him? I guess is my question. Because he's not even their starter. They have Joe Mixon. Not even close. Is it going to cost a 2nd rounder in 2029? They want a 1st rounder for their backup running back. They want a 1st round. We already have an X factor tight end. And then we have a stud backup tight end as well. So we don't need tight end either. So Pittman to tight end doesn't make sense. We'd have to get rid of a receiver, in my opinion, in order to justify that if we want to move a receiver. Roberts is going to cost us a 1st round pick. What about a 2nd rounder in 2028? Oh my God. 2nd and a 4th? Green. I mean, 2 seconds for him. That is a ton. That is a ton of draft capital. But he is young. He is 99 break tackle. He's a bowling ball. And we could just try and get like 40 rushing touchdowns with him in a season or something. It should just be ridiculous. Would they do this? Done deal. Okay, 2 2nd round picks. Get us a 99 break tackle generational halfback from the Buccaneers. Now, that is 2 2nd rounders in 2028 and 2029. So that is not this coming draft, but the following year and the year after that. So I'm at the point where I want to trade around. So we are going to move on from Jonathan Taylor here. It's just going to, next Marshawn Lynch, feed him. Please put balance beam on him if you can. We're going We're gonna get some. He's gonna once he gets tank, bro, with 99 break tackle, it's over. It's over. But to move on from our 99 overall 27-year-old running back, he only has yellow interest, which blows my freaking mind, dude. The every time you get to the 1-yard line with Jelani Woods, run it in with bowling ball Roberts. Hell yeah, dude. Let's run it. My concern with the draft is that we don't know how good the draft is this year. And so if we want to trade him for picks, I'm not willing to trade him for picks that I don't know what the draft position is going to be. That's nerve-wracking to me. Because say we trade him with a team that we think is going to be terrible, and they end up being good, we could be in trouble. Now, my logic last year was to trade with a team that had a terrible quarterback situation in the Packers, and they ended up producing the number 2 overall pick. I'd like to do that again. So, the Giants are a good contender. 79 overall normal development, Daniel Jones. Packers still have Darren Schneider, 76 overall. How good is he? I mean, are they going to be any better? I mean, he's actually not that. He has 96 throw power. He's not that bad. How good are they? Still have Jair. He's regressing down to superstar, though. They still have a pretty... I mean, there's a huge drop-off from their top 4. Tremaine Blake, Lucas Van Ness. They're not that good. They're really not that good. I guess Packers are probably my number 1 contender to trade with again. But giving a team a 99 overall running back will make them much, much better. Much, much better. Saints could be an option because they're probably not going to be good either. Seahawks drafted Marion Fitzgerald, this quarterback here. Normal development, 74 overall. He's actually looks pretty decent. Kenny Pickett with the Steelers. They weren't very good either. Okay, the Titans could be very bad as well. But they actually have a pretty good roster, and they always play well. So, not going to trust that. What are the Bears? What was the Bears projected pick? Number 13 again. I think the Packers are projected to be one of the worst teams. I'd feel most comfortable doing it with the Packers. I'd want all their picks this year. So number 1, number 2, number 3, number 3, number 3. We would essentially be trading Jonathan Taylor for an entire year's worth of picks. Feel like that's worth it. Maybe another first rounder as well. Or a player. Is there a young player that jumps out to me? What do we need? I mean, outside linebacker Lucas Van Ness could be interesting. We're in the middle of rebuilding this team as well in the rebuild series, which is funny. Robert Shepard, a left tackle, could be interesting. They did draft Quincy Lambert. Let me take a look at how he looks. It's fine. Pretty good. After the catch guy. Ricky Yankee. I probably would just want another first round pick next year. This would be an absolute haul. Jonathan Taylor for 2 first rounders, a second and 2 thirds. I mean, I'll also ask for a second rounder next year. I mean, if this gets done, I would do this in a heartbeat. I don't think it's going to be accepted. Holy shit, dude. This is nearly accepted. This is nearly accepted, man. Holy smokes. My one thing is if we trade them a 99 overall running back, they're probably going to play pretty damn good. They're going to be a lot better. They're going to be a lot better. So it's like, if we trade him to him and he wills them to a playoff spot, those picks are not nearly as good. Now, they're still first-round picks. We still get 2 free first-rounders, which this year we don't have any. So essentially, we add 4 picks to our board that we don't have this year. That's 4 players. And all we have to send is Jonathan Taylor and 2 picks. Oh, my God. It's going to have to be like Jonathan Taylor and a 3rd for all this. Maybe a 3rd in 2029. Okay. Seriously? Okay, so what it's going to take is going to be Jonathan Taylor, a 3rd in 2029, a 4th in 2029, a 5th in 2029, and another 4th in 2028 to get projected number 2 overall in 2027, 34 overall, 66 overall, and 96 overall in 2027. We also get a 1st and a 2nd in 2028. So in total, 2 first-rounders, 2 second-rounders, and 2 third-rounders for Jonathan Taylor. But we also give up a host of day 2 and day 3 picks. I think it's worth it. We're clearing cap in the long term. We are eating about $6 million this year, and he is the best running back in the league, but we've kind of done all we can with him, and now I want to start to develop this 99 overall, this 99 break tackle fullback. We gave up 2 second-rounders for him, so essentially we're getting the second-rounders we traded away back, and then we're picking up 2 firsts and 2 seconds, or 2 firsts and 2 thirds for Jonathan Taylor. And we're getting a free running back in return. Let's lock it in. You're kidding me, okay? It's also going to be a 7th. Fuck you guys. Okay, it's also going to be a 6th. Fuck you, Packers. You assholes. What are you talking about, bro? I can't give them anything more. I mean, can I give you... Do you want a player? Who do you want? Like, this is like there's like a millimeter. Like Antonio Gibson, you want 2 running backs? Done deal. Massive, massive trade here, boys. W's in the chat. Here we go. It's going to be Jonathan Taylor, Darius Rush. Jonathan Taylor, 99 overall running back. Moving on, man. We developed him into a crazy, crazy player, and he is now on his way out. We also send over a 3rd in 2 years, a 4th in 2 years, and then a 5th in 2 years, and a 4th next year for a host of picks. We're going to pick up 2 first-rounders, 2 second-rounders, and 2 third-rounders over the next 2 drafts. coming in 2027, we did not have a single pick because of moves we made the year before this draft we just did to move up to get guys like Carlos Woodson and George Cruz. We now pick up literally what? We pick up 4 picks in the next draft, and we're also going to pick up 2 picks in 2028. So we'll have 2 first rounders in 2028. We are just building a path to development that is going to set us up for success in the long term. We're at the point where this team is so good. We won back-to-back Super Bowls. We want to try and move on from some of these top tier guys and try and get more guys back in the mix to develop. So that is our move, and I love this because of the running back in Ben Roberts that we just got. Let's go, baby. W's, W's, W's. All right. 99 said, good trade. Appreciate you. Kick blocker. Oh, yeah. Darius Rush. Darius Rush has blocked a couple kicks. He actually has. And then Robert's breakout season. Appreciate all the W's, boys. And now the draft capital looks a lot better, and I'm hoping that the Packers end up sucking ass. We now have 4 picks in the top 100 picks in 2027. We have 2 first rounders in 2028. We have a second rounder in 2028. And then 2029, we only have a first. So cleared out a ton of capital, boys. But I think it's going to pay off in the long run. And Ben Roberts is now in. And we make a big, massive move because now, instead of having a 99 overall running back with 96 speed that can catch the ball extremely well, we essentially pick up a bowling ball with 99 generational break tackle, and he can't catch the ball worth a damn. So we're also going to have to combat him with a receiving back, and that's going to just who do we have somebody on our team that can? Okay, it's going to be Lindsey Poyer. Only 87 speed, but he does have 76 catching. That's incredible for a running back. Maybe Spurlock. I know we just picked up Spurlock. I thought he was he's an elusive back. Can he catch it? No, he can't. Okay. As long as your Packers don't have Jordan Love, you're chilling. They don't. They have Jordan Love plays for the Lions in this rebuild. Okay. Feel like we are in a good position now. We are going to try and make a move to maybe get a stud receiving back, and then Roberts can just kind of be our underneath guy. But Roberts is going to be our guy in the rushing attack. The 99 break tackle generational running back. Picked him up for next to nothing. 2 second round picks is not nothing, but he is going to be a stud this year. And my God, are you kidding me? 99 break tackle. He can't break the first tackle. McMillan's in here. Got to prepare for the 99 overall running back matchup this year. Hopefully we get to play the Packers. Oh, broken tackle by Roberts. Already making moves. Imagine he gets a development trait breakout in training camp right now. He is a bowling ball. He cannot break tackles at all. Or he can't juke, I should say. You don't like Roberts wearing number 39? How about truck? Doesn't work. Definitely not going to get gold right now. We've used up way too much time. We've been tackled a couple times. We're going to have to restart. It's going to be a big change, man. I mean, we don't pass to the running back a ton, but Jonathan Taylor did add 600 yards and 6 touchdowns last year. So we're probably going to look to that to go to Carlos Woodson or something. 35 like Okoye. Number 0 for bowling ball. Christian Okoye would be clean. We'll have to look at what numbers are available. I think it would be fun to give him like 44 or something like that. Oh, dude, he's got kind of a he's kind of got a juke move. Roberts is clean. Look at my guy Roberts making people miss. Maybe he isn't such a bowling ball. He is 5'9" or 5'10" though. It's pretty small. Should be able to get gold here. Oh, man, that was close. And Dent is hawking down with 94 speed. Like hack, upgrade Roberts as an elusive back. Don't look like F juke to me, lol. He doesn't. He doesn't, bro. Upgrade him as an elusive back, yeah. Yeah, to make him more well-rounded, we probably should, but if we want to make him really good at what he's good at, we probably want to try and focus as much as possible on power back. Okay, so here's the toss-up here. Some of our guys are getting older, dude. I mean, Michael Pittman's already 28. Need to keep in mind, 28 is not the... At 29 and 30, he will begin to regress at about 30 years old. So we still got a couple years. So I think we definitely need to use this on Michael Pittman at this point. And then probably Jelani Woods next so he can get 85 overall and get an extra ability slot. And some better abilities. Because Jelani... Dude, tight ends develop so slow in Madden. And I don't think we've used this on Pittman much in training camp. He's only developed to a 90... and started this thing as like an 84 or something. Like he hasn't really developed much, and we didn't barely use him in season 1. Honestly, we barely threw the ball to him, and that was just me kind of figuring things out. And Richardson was really bad. Oh, that's a bad throw. Or it's not. Are you kidding me, Pittman? If Pittman gets a development trade upgrade, I'll freak out. Please, we've waited this whole thing for him. Either is good. Elusive back will give him loads of COD, but power back gives break, tackle, and truck. Yeah. True, his name is Bowling Ball. He needs power back upgrades. Gamer Goat is here. Was good. Hey, bro. What's up, man? Appreciate you joining the stream. And 99 said, but he has already 99 break tackles, so hopefully it gives him loads of trucking. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, they have to give him other stuff. Or we could do receiving back and try and get a boatload of catching upgrades for him. Because he only has 62 catching. And then he could just be a do-it-all back for us. Because right now, he's not going to be... We throw the ball a lot. A lot more than we run it. So... Also, I just want to say, guys, we are up to 452 subs, man. Just been on a crazy stretch here in the new year with the new content schedule. And you guys have been showing me so much love, man, with the new streaming schedule. Seems to just be, like, super good feedback, man. I just appreciate you guys so much. Gamer Goat 99 the 1 just subbed. I appreciate you, brother. Man, we just been grinding like crazy, been going off with the content, and I appreciate you guys riding with me and continuing to rock with me, man. Closing in on 500, dude. And once we get to 500, man, we'll definitely be doing something fun, a special stream or something like that. And then 1,000 from there, dude. We cannot stop. Let's go, baby. And as soon as I start mentioning that, yeah, Gamer Goat was like, I subbed. Appreciate you, bro. Toes said 99 break tackle, 99 catch would be crazy. 99 said, just played my first head-to-head on Xbox. What'd you think, bro? Pittman did not get a development trade upgrade. Let's go Woods. I want Woods to get to 90 overall now. 27 years old. It's going to be his last year. To think we developed him from a star development 70 overall player to where he is now going in 3 seasons, essentially. It's pretty unbelievable. I expect him and Woodson to really go off. I expect this team to probably score, I don't know, maybe probably throw for another 5,000 yards. And I expect the majority of it to go through Woodson and Woods. Like to utilize Pittman a lot more, but Woodson needs to get the majority as he's only 23. It was pretty good. No weird glitches so far. No lag. That's awesome, bro. Yeah. I mean, I don't know much about PC, but I like never have lag or glitches in my head-to-head games. So 99 said, had a disgusting game this. 10 catches for 191 with Lane Johnson. Bro, what? You play with the Eagles and then move him to tight end? Trench battle here. Josh Allen is 29 years old, guys. Should we trade him? We could overhaul this whole damn team, dude. I don't want to, though, but... No, Gamer said, I just finished playing a new PS5. Oh, dope, bro. You play on PlayStation? And then Toad said, who's better, brick wall or bowling ball? Brick wall, dude. Brick wall would run through bowling ball's face. I think for trench battle, we're going to go Josh Harper. I want Josh Harper to take the next step this year. If he can get a superstar upgrade, he's still only 23, bro. Like, we drafted him at 21 years old. Dude, can we get off George Young? He's just a god, apparently. There goes my leg. And for everyone here, man, I appreciate you guys. Just so everyone knows, we did start doing non-Madden Wednesday streams, man. So we've been doing some other games on Wednesdays. We go live and we play a different game, man. That poll is still live in the community tab. It will be over at midnight tonight, man. So if you haven't made your vote yet, go ahead and drop your vote in there now. We'll take into account right now Skyrim is in the lead. We ran Skyrim last week. It was a ton of fun, man. So make sure to go vote on that. And if you want to come watch a different game, me just play, hang out, and some insane commentary, just gooning, definitely come stop by, man. Okay. The rookie Lionel Johnson is going to get the chase and tackle, and we're going to try and get him gold here. I mean, we're gonna do everything in our power to get gold here for Johnson. But we are facing a 99 break tackle guy in Roberts here. Toad said Skyrim's going crazy. Appreciate you, boss. Yeah, that was so fun. It looks like Skyrim's gonna win again, bro. It's you know, large lead. Oh man, look at Johnson. Still got him. You can't get past Lionel. It's Johnson versus Johnson. It's Johnson versus Johnson. How did we lose our multiplier at some point? What? What? Oh, man. I don't know how we're going to get gold now. Oh, got stuck. Got stuck. Got to hawk him down. Bro, I can't use the bow because I don't have enough magicka. It's like 185 magicka to cast. My bar is only 120. Oh no! No! That just cost me gold. Might have a chance still. We're gonna have to drill him like immediately every time. We got a chance here. Goal for Lionel Johnson with 0.5 seconds to go. No way. No way. No way. No way. No way. Goal. Let's go, baby. W's for that shit. That is so hard, bro. Oh my god. That drill is so hard. Bowling ball can't get past the pins for real. Who's winning, Jay Jettas or Jamar Chase? Winning what? 99 said, I can help you with that. You should be at least 150 because you got 50 extra from the stone. I switched back to Thief Stone because I've been grinding stealth. Personally, I think that is, I'm more of a I want to invest in my my skill trees, so that's why I've been doing Thief Stone. W's, appreciate you guys. Who's winning in a race, Jay Jettas or Jamar Chase? I think Jamar's faster. I think Jamar's faster. I don't know, that'd be really close though. So at safety here, we already know Chris Givens' development trait, but I want to give him a breakout chance. Nick Cross going up +1 could get him an extra ability slot, so maybe that's better. But I think we got to do our rookie, man. We got to go our rookie. We're going to switch his number too. He's number 19. That's all Givens, baby. Let's get Chris Givens a training camp rookie development trade upgrade. Speak it into existence. That's Givens. That's SWAT. Givens already has gold through 3 drills. You kidding me? That's intercepted. Givens is on. Givens is going to be the best player in the league. Oh, fuck. Gave up a catch. Givens again. Give him a development trade upgrade, man. Come on. Give him a development trade upgrade. Come on. What about Patty or Joe in all-time stats? Who's gonna win in all-time like throwing stats? Patty Mahomes or Joe? Patty Mahomes. 19 looks clean on Givens. You like 19 on Givens? Didn't get a dev trait though. My camera went out though, so that's cool. Wish he would have got a dev trade upgrade. Nonetheless, we are going to do DB battle, and it's going to be Nick Cross. We're going to try and get him a +1 upgrade back at safety. Here we go. Toes, congrats on 100,000 channel views. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you. Yeah, I noticed that yesterday. Oh, I'm cooked. What a route by Woodson. Are you kidding me? Hey, appreciate it, guys. Thank you. You guys make it possible. Look at me, intercepted by Cross. What a play. Oh my God. That's a crazy route. Intercepted again. Come on. Broken up. There we go. Silver for Cross right now. We got a chance at goal, boys. You believe in miracles? What a... Dude, I mean, I'm right... Oh, it's incomplete. Thank you. I'm right there. Coverage sack. Last rep. Got to be a pick. That's a crazy route, dude. Hell no. Not Michigan State. Go blue, man. It's all Michigan, man. I'm from Michigan, so I'm a huge Lions fan. Huge Michigan fan. I also lived in Texas for the last 2 years. So I like UT as well. And then I like the Oregon Ducks. Those are like my 3 teams. Michigan, UT, Ducks. Continental Gamer knows. There we go. That is it for training camp, boys. And we do have some upgrades here before we go to the regular season. Roberts gets an upgrade up to a 77. And bleh, I just had a brain aneurysm right there. Ben Roberts, the 99 break tackle running back, gets an upgrade from training camp. And we are, I think, probably just going to do power back. He does have 79 juke. That's not that bad. He has 79 juke. And so his receiving back is abysmal. I don't think there's any hope for that at this point. Just going to go into power back. Just trying him better. He's almost at his next XP bar as well. +2 carrying, trucking, and ball carrier vision each get +1. What was his carrying? 92. Okay, so it was a 90. Big time. He has 84 trucking. Let's make sure to get his abilities set on him as well. Josh Gordon after attack. Who is catching better right now, OBJ or Tyreek Hill? Tyreek, bro. Or has Tyreek had some drop issues or something that I'm not aware of? Jelani Woods gets an upgrade. He is going up to an 85. Big time for Jelani Woods. Can we get a speed upgrade for him? No, but an ability slot is massive. And now doesn't need slot apprentice. Why did we still have that on him? That's annoying. But we want matchup nightmare. And he has short out elite. I don't know how much we need that. He doesn't really run a lot of short out routes. Deep out elite for sure. He runs those deep corner routes. And then I would say he also goes into the middle of the field and runs those like post routes and stuff. So I would say probably want short in elite so he can accelerate off of a drag route. Continental, gotta head out, Dev. Had fun hanging out. An off-season stream was a W. Appreciate you, Continental, man. Take it easy, brother. Have a good night, man. I appreciate you. Dude, I am surprised about the Chiefs game, man. They do need better wide receivers, but that was surprising. And we're going up to a 95 overall with Anthony Richardson. +1 throw under pressure, +2 throw accuracy mid, and 95 strong arm. Does that get us anything? He has dashing Deadeye now, by the way. Could be fun. I've heard set feet lead is really good. These are the best abilities, I believe, for us to be using. Maybe lofting Deadeye, not. But we chuck a bunch of lob balls to Pittman. And so I'm not sure that I'm willing to get rid of that just because we've had some big time misses over the years. Pittman, probably deep route running, even though I want to get his overall up. Oh, it still goes up. Okay. Deep threat. Could get some big, +2 catch of traffic, +2 deep route is huge for him. +1 release, +1 juke move. His release is a 94. 87 short, 87 deep route. He looks crazy, dude. He could be in for a big time season. Could be in for a big time season here. And then as far as the defense goes, Chris Givens gets an upgrade. The rookie going to go up to a 76 overall player. And 91 speed, 92 excel, 76 zone coverage. I'd say let's just, if he's going to be our user, I feel like let's make him better in zone. Doesn't get an overall boost. That blows ass. Okay, just a well-rounded upgrade. It's fine. Do you have a motivation for YouTube? Yeah, I'd say I do. Been doing it now for 4 months or something, 5 months. I like it. Lonnie Johnson, the rookie, gets an upgrade as well. And we need his zone to be better if he's going to be on the field. Gets up to a 76 as a rookie. Number 4. +1 speed for Lionel Johnson, dude. The rookie. +1 speed and +3 zone coverage. Holy smokes. Is that a dub? 21 years old. 89 speed now. 72 zone. We may have the best linebacking duo in the league between Chester Dent and Lionel Johnson this year. Nick Cross getting an upgrade. He's going to go up to an 85 overall, and he is going to get a an extra ability slot. And he doesn't need bench press. I'd say probably deep out zone KO for sure. Doesn't really, sometimes plays up. I'd say pick artist probably. I don't think he plays in the flat like nearly ever. Oh wait, recuperation is a shitty ability. Let's get that off him and get a better one in there. Chiefs fan, but I have to say it would be Lamar and OBJ on the duo question. Who the best duo is in the league? Jared Goff, Amon-Ra St. Brown, bro. Easy. Lamar and OBJ, you think is the best duo? OBJ was like not that good this year, I would say. I'd say the best duo in the league right now is probably Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb maybe, or Tyreek Hill Tua, man. I mean, for a quarterback to a receiver, man, CeeDee Lamb is legit, bro. He's been legit every single year he's been in the league. Let's do this. Okay. Dude, Nick Cross might go crazy this year. Josh Harper gets an upgrade, and he is going up to a 7. What do we want to do with him? 82 block shed, 77 finesse move. I guess let's keep going run stopper. Let's keep going run stopper. Kwity Paye is more of a rusher. Josh Harper can be more of a stopper. Dude, he's struggling. Every time we give him a run stopper upgrade, we only get like +1 block shed or some shit. +1 play rec, pursuit, strength, and tackle. Strength is really nice for him. Gets him up to 85. And he's developing well at DT2. Now, I don't think we had any others. I think that was it for our upgrades, man. So, yeah, I mean, I think we're in a good spot. I don't think there's anything left to do. We made the trade, sent Jonathan Taylor out, and now all of our guys are ready to go, man. So we are an 88 overall squad. We have moved on from our 99 overall running back. And that may not be the only player we are moving on from. Anthony Richardson will be signed to a long-term deal. Now with the additions of Kyle, I can't remember the names. We just drafted Jeff Williams and Kyle Allen or something like that, whatever his name is. And so now I feel like Quentin Nelson could be a great time to move him. Save a ton of money. Essentially negate out all the penalty we took for Jonathan Taylor, which was like $7 million, and save money. Ship Quentin Nelson out, get even more draft capital. But we will wait until we see how good the draft class is to make that call. So that is going to be it for the stream tonight, boys. We've done everything. We've taken care of business, and that is it for tonight, man. So next episode you guys will see will be on Friday or Saturday for this. And then I have a special unique content episode dropping this weekend as well. So if you guys have checked out the content schedule, then you've seen that every other week I'm dropping a unique type of episode for something. So, but yeah, week 1 will be the next episode. We'll simulate through the preseason, and that will be where it is. Make sure to go vote on the Non-Madden Wednesday stream for tomorrow, man. And that is going to be at 7 p.m. Would love to have you guys come chill, hang out. We're going to be running most likely Skyrim. I mean, let me go take a look at the voting right now. Yeah, it's 50% for Skyrim. Next closest is Fortnite with 25. So, and that's out of 24 votes. So, appreciate you guys so much. Excited for the stream tomorrow. Again, it's going to be 7 p.m. Eastern right here on YouTube. And W's looking. Everybody's saying, appreciate the stream, man. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys make this possible, and I love doing this for you guys, hanging with you guys, interacting with you guys. It is awesome, and it's just feel very blessed. So you guys have a great night, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow for everyone that can stop by, and we're also live again on Friday night at 7 p.m. Eastern for another Fantasy Draft Franchise Friday with the new Fantasy Draft team, and we'll see you guys then. Appreciate you stopping by. Everybody have a great night. Peace.